Hello Charles, hello Nick. So I'm recording this fast video just to say thank you very much for the Francamp, for the event. It was amazing what happened there for me as a new franchisor and the first time there, right? So I didn't expect nothing of that. So all my scheduling, all my focus here in my company, they changed it. Simply changed it because of the event. So I was expecting to go there and see a bunch of people talking about the success and whatever it is, or the formula. There is a part of it that people showing their stories and this kind of a thing, but be connected with the people that's already there. And the way we were there, so was amazing. So I feel comfortable to open the weakness of my company for people to listen their opinion. And normally we try to protect your branding, hiding the weakness, right? So, but there I feel comfort to open. I feel like I'm between friends. So that was the thing for me was this. And at the same time that I feel that I'm connecting with people that there is suppliers, there is people that doesn't have a franchise yet, but we feel comfort to doing that. I had the opportunity to listen to Bob. So Bob was of course, there is many people talking there that has a lot of success, but for me there's two people there that was triggering my mind in so many different ways. So Bob was one of them, and Carl from Crust Pizza. So Crust Pizza, like I told Carl, they don't have in Sarasota. I want to buy one. So can you imagine? I'm there to develop my franchise, and suddenly I want to buy his franchise because a guy like him, concerned about the change of supply and transfer the benefits for the franchisees, the dynamic, the energy, the way he speaks. I want to be part of it. So that's how amazing it is for me. So I know I'm kind of quiet in the event, so because it's the first time, but was a turning point in my life. Was something else. It's not even, it's just something else. I didn't expect that. So like LinkedIn, I didn't have one. So I built in a plane. I had to build in a plane. I feel like a ET giving business card. So, and this is changed. So I always listened that I had to do it, but I did because of the energy of the event. So that's why I want to thank you guys for the event. I hope they never change. They never change, because for us, for me, as a new franchisor, from a small company model, everything's a struggle, right? Scale the business is a struggle. So sometimes I have to, when I focus my time on a franchise, I drop my operation. So we go back and forth in this dynamic. So, but it was very, very important. So now I know what I need to focus, right? So I know how why it's important to focus in this direction. Like listen, Bob, for example, something that I listened, was my perception with the conversation and the presentations. People fail in so many different ways, but if you persist, if you go there, you're gonna make it happen. So of course you can, if you have the knowledge, you can avoid a lot of mistakes. But even with the mistakes that I'm committing right now, people are already committed and they're there. They got there. So that's inspiring. For me, the Bob speech was honest talking, and for me was what was important in his when he spoke about the things. He didn't expect, he didn't plan, but they did it. So. And sometimes when you feel lost and say, "Oh, it's too much," it's not gonna make, and it's important to be connected with this. And at the same time, and 5 minutes later, I was talking with Bobby personally and sharing some ideas that I listened about his business, and he gave me advice. I asked advice about some questions that I have for so many people, and I'm not ashamed. You know, I'm not intimidated with that. So that's the environment you guys create, and thank you for that. Thank you very much. And Nick is amazing. So I post his picture in my Instagram. I hope you like it. I don't know if he liked it, but was a good intention, because it was remarkable, you know, remarkable. It's not the pink shoes. It's that it was remarkable, the way, the dynamic, the way we speak, the way you coordinate things. Like Charles, for example, for me, is the critical thinking. Charles likes to make questions that makes people to think deeply about a subject, and not just give directions, like don't manipulate the answers, right? So we're talking about something, listen about something, he brings this critical thinking. So some questions that make us thinking. And that's important to us, because if you give me a map, I'm gonna decorate the map, so I know, follow this map. But if I need to build a map again, it's impossible, because I know how to do it. When Charles brings this critical thinking for us, especially small company, this changes our structure, right? This changes. So that's another thing. So the rusty thing, to put the 5 companies talking and then making questions, that's scary, but that's important. And nobody was judging, what people was constructing a better branding, a better company for whoever is in front, is speaking. So that's amazing. So I didn't have opportunity to share all this with you guys there, but I want to know that how important, how transforming was this moment for me. It was really transforming. My scheduling just changed, completely changed, because of this event. And this energy, I know it's hot, right? Everything's fresh and hot. So I already scheduled to go to Miami. I think it's November, December. But I'm thinking to go to Chicago to not lose this dynamic, this energy. You know, I'm gonna try to see if my schedule and my budget fits that another travel, but I want to I'm part of it. I want to be part of it. Just even if I knew everything, the energy, the connections that is being built there, the way it is, I never saw this before. So please don't lose, please don't change, and thank you very much for everything. Hope to see you in Chicago.